Hey guys, this is SunsFan with a remastered spotlight for Drow Ranger. The purpose of these spotlights is to highlight heroes that have had significant changes since our original video. This spotlight is based off of version 7.24. If you'd like to see how much this hero has changed since our last spotlight, check out the link in the description. Drow Ranger is a ranged agility carry hero who's notorious for helping her team deal tons of damage to both enemy heroes and buildings. But her biggest fear is being too close to someone. I think we all can kind of relate with that on some level. Frost Arrows is an auto cast and target unit ability that will change your attacks to deal an extra 20 physical damage and slow enemies for 64% for 1.5 seconds. Each attack will cost 12 mana. The slow itself will not stack on itself, but instead simply refresh the duration. Gust is a target point ability that releases a wave up to 900 distance away. Enemies caught within a 250 radius of this wave are pushed back up to 450 units and silenced for 6 seconds. The knockback distance is relative to how close units are to Drow herself. Multi-Shot is a target point channeling ability. When cast, it will release 3 waves of arrows over a 1.75 second period. Each wave contains 4 arrows. Enemies caught within Multi-Shot can only be damaged by 1 arrow per wave, but each one will deal 160% of Drow's regular damage, and will apply the same slowing debuff from Frost Arrows, the only difference being instead of a 1.5 second duration, it'll last 3.5. Keep in mind that despite their appearance, these arrows are actually not auto attacks, and thus will not trigger proccing items such as Maelstrom. Marksmanship is Drow Ranger's ultimate ability and is a passive. It'll provide Drow Ranger with a 40% chance to deal an extra 90 physical damage, as well as the benefit of having her attack completely ignore an enemy's base armor. In addition, the attacks that pierce will also have True Strike. This passive ability also has an aura to it. Allied heroes within 1200 range will gain 44% of Drow's current agility. As you might imagine, this works on Drow herself. However, if an enemy hero is within 400 range, the entire ability is disabled. The following are Drow Ranger's talents you can choose from. At level 10, there's a choice between +5 to all stats, or 20 movement speed. At 15, we have 50% Gust Blind, which adds that miss chance while affected by Gust, or 12 agility. At 20, there's +3 second Gust Silence duration, which takes that from a 6 second duration to 9, or +35% Multi-Shot damage, which improves that ability from 160% to 195%. At level 25, there's a choice between 40% cooldown reduction or 15% marksmanship chance. The marksmanship talent improves that skill from 40% to 55%. The cooldown reduction improves your Gust cooldown from 13 to 7.8 and Multi-Shot from 20 to 12. And of course, it works on all items. Aghanim Scepter can be purchased by Drow, and it will passively cause her attacks to splinter to 2 random targets within 375 range. These splintered attacks will deal half of her regular damage, but can also proc items. Thanks for watching, everyone, and remember, if you'd like to support this channel, please consider contributing to our Patreon at patreon.com/DotaCinema. Those who already do, thank you, and we love you. Thanks again, guys, and until next time, this is SunsFan signing out.